by Tostitos.
ESPN's got you covered on Super Bowl Sunday. Kick off your day, 10 a.m. Eastern with postseason NFL Countdown live from Atlanta. And after the game, you won't want to miss NFL Primetime with Berman, Steve, from anywhere that you are. Take a look at some of these head coaches. 8 teams will have new head coaches with 6 vacancies already filled. The Packers kicked off hiring season by selecting Matt LaFleur. The Cardinals, Buccaneers, Browns, Broncos, and Jets soon followed. That leaves only the Dolphins and Bengals with openings, something we'll get into. But first, Coach, who's in the best situation to succeed, would you say, out of the new coaches just got hired?
Well, I don't know if it reflects exactly about the coach, but it's who the players are and who the quarterback is. And I'm going to say Matt LaFleur, all right, in Green Bay, obviously because of Aaron Rodgers. But not just that. They had 18 guys on IR this year. Both their very, very good defensive tackles got injured and spent the season on injury reserve. He's got a really good receiving core. So I think he's got the best group to start immediately, and that's Matt LaFleur in Green Bay.
What do you think?
I'm going to go Bruce Arians. I just not only just Bruce Arians, but Todd Bowles. I think getting Todd Bowles as your defensive coordinator, I think was a major gift for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But Bruce Arians is a head coach who's worked with a bunch of really good quarterbacks. Whether you're talking about Peyton Manning, Big Ben. So I think he's in a spot where he can do some good things out in Tampa.
Yeah, I'm with you. And Patriots defensive coordinator Flores is the likely man to go to Miami, but how certain is that right now, Phil?
Yeah, Brian Flores for the Patriots currently serves as their defensive signal caller, defensive coordinator in work, not in title, but he is going to be the Miami Dolphins head coach at some point shortly after the Super Bowl. Stays inside of the division, has already worked to line up his staff, which includes potentially some Patriots assistants joining him, some assistants that he's previously worked with. Brian Flores, incredibly well respected. Like Damian, went to Boston College. Brian, since he first broke into the league as a scouting assistant from the Patriots. Football coaching is not necessarily a direct correlation to quality of character, but I can guarantee you may not find a better man than Brian Flores. Just a tremendous person who do well. They just need to be patient in Miami. They need to be honest with themselves about where they are, because if they try to expedite this thing and compete with the Patriots in short order, it's going to be a perilous climb for them. Yeah, we said things were getting real stale over there in Cincinnati. Zach Taylor is the coach everybody's talking about. Where does that one stand right now? Is he still coaching the Super Bowl? Again, a formality here. Days after, maybe even hours after the Super Bowl is over, you should hear official announcement from the Bengals that they will be hiring Zach Taylor, who is currently the Rams quarterbacks coach. He has previously worked for the University of Cincinnati, so he has some tie to the region, which when this job may not be viewed as the most appealing amongst all the head coach openings. He'll take any kind of draw that you can find. As you can see, also has experience in Miami. Jack Del Rio is a name to keep in mind for his defensive coordinator position out there in Cincinnati. They need a facelift right now. You need to find some buzz and some excitement. And A.J. Green, their wide receiver, who's coming off of a toe injury this offseason, spoke earlier today to some reporters and talked about the buzz, sort of the excitement surrounding Zach Taylor. He needs it. Andy Dalton needs it, and Jack, as you know well, is a longtime citizen of Cincinnati. The fan base deserves it. Yeah, deserves it, needs it, wants it, you name it, they do it. They're in Cincy. They need it right now. So open mic night's always fun, always a fun way to start.
Kickoff is presented by Tostitos. Win your Super Bowl.
So it is time now for the Tostitos countdown to kick off. Last night was night 1 in Atlanta and opening night for the teams, the players, coaches got some good questions. They got some bad questions too, but they entertain no matter what. Here is a look at the best of opening night.
You work all year to get to this point right here. You just enjoy every moment of it. Don't take the opportunity for granted. It's a privilege to be part of this game, to represent the American Football Conference in the Super Bowl.
I think everybody just made a big deal out of the situation. Tom Brady's a great quarterback. I wasn't trying to say nothing bad about him.
He don't need no extra motivation. Okay, he's Tom Brady. Part of being mentally tough is just dealing over the course of a long season, all the ups and downs.
Hey, Tom! You old! Just kidding.
We're witnessing something that may never happen again, and for me, I look at it from my standpoint. I get to go in and work with the guy every day.
This week we're going to do the best we can to try to knock him off, but it's going to be a great challenge, no doubt about it.
He's always going to put his players in great position to make plays, and
You know, when you got a coach like that, you just follow his lead, you know, and go out there and give everything you got for him.
Their defense is very good. I mean, they got a lot of guys that are capable of making a lot of plays, and their offense is explosive. So, it'll be a great challenge for us on Sunday.
How does the Rams beat the GOAT?
Man, I got to look on National Geographic for that one. I don't know. Fuck him, all right.
You know, he's taught me so much about leadership, how to be a leader for the team, and he's been so consistent in his goal is winning, and that's what mine is.
Tom Brady says he wants to play until he's 45. What's your reaction?
You know, Tom works hard and trains hard. He probably will.
This team's worked hard. We've had, I'm sure, a lot of doubters. People kind of coining us as a dream team. We're still taking applications if you want to hop on the bandwagon or whatever you want to call it.
Todd Gurley on the ground. You see we have all the pieces and parts to do so, to be 2.0. And we just got to finish it off with a trophy.
How does a Ram beat a GOAT? Probably the best question I heard. I'm still trying to figure out who would win that.
Yeah.
Ram and a GOAT? Probably have to give the edge to a Ram in the real world. Yeah, they
I think it's the size of the horns.
Yeah. Yeah, they got like the special neck thing. I think you can really, we'll leave it right there. All right, let's get this thing. What was your guys' favorite part that you heard? I mean, there's a whole lot. We had the Roby Coleman, a little trash talk. We had all kinds of stuff happen open mic night. Favorite part for you?
Not seen on that montage, but give me more Wade Phillips discussing his favorite rapper, Drake.
Yeah, I can do a little more.
All
of that.
day, every day.
Damon?
Gronk, man. It's just like this dude is like everybody else is kind of serious talking about football, and Gronk is like, hey, Tom, you're old. Like, this dude is just, man, he's just fun, man.
I was the same one. I was like, Gronk's crazy.
Yeah. I like the GOAT and the Ram question. It had nothing to do with the players. So earlier this week, Tom Brady said there's a 0% chance, that he would retire. It's the talk around opening night still. Here is Sal Powell with more.
Is there any chance that this is your last game? Zero.
Zero.
Say it. I don't want to just say
There's
it.
zero.
If 1 is the loneliest number for the New England Patriots, the sound of 0 was music to their ears.
I mean, I want to play about 6 more years. I feel like he got about 6 more years in him.
He's ageless. He hit that fountain of youth, baby, and I'm happy.
Anytime you can have him on your team, it's a huge boost.
It doesn't surprise me.
Means I'm going to come back another year. Of course.
He says 5 more years.
Oh, my God. Well, we'll see how that goes.
How old will you be in 5 years, Dante?
76.
You'll still be going?
I don't know if I'll be going tomorrow, man. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. This is past my bedtime.
For the rest of the league, however, 0 chance that Brady is retiring after Super Bowl 53 is not exactly the answer they were looking for.
Absolutely. You know, if you got a chance to say that you're going to have one of the greatest players of all time not be a factor in some of the things that you're going to see as far as the competition, I'm always going to choose that unless he's on our team.
I'm happy that he gave the one he gave.
I mean, I'm sure they hope he does.
I'm not sure. Only time will tell. Hey, man, I hope we keep winning.
Not good. Whatever it is, it's not good.
You can say that. If that's what you say, you can say that.
I don't know. I mean, if Tom can play till 50, that'd be pretty sweet.
50? Let's keep it at 45 for a minute, can we? I take it back. Dante Scarnecchia officially won opening night. He just wasn't one of the headliners with that one. He better hope. Tom better hope that he can keep Dante for as long as possible.
Dante is back next year officially.
Officially?
Officially back next year, which is a major win for the Patriots before we even get to free agency.
No doubt, because when he took a little walk away for a minute, it wasn't as smooth as it had been. So I'm sure they're happy to have him back and know he'll be back.
Yeah. 0. Talking about 0. 0 sacks is what they've given up this postseason. So let's get to this. If he does play till 45, Tom Brady, what's the over-under? Let's start with you, Damien. Over-under on the Super Bowls that he would have at that point.
I think he's going to get to at least another Super Bowl. I can't even believe we're like even saying it's like 45, and the level he's playing at. I would say at least 1.
I mean, the fact that he's played in 3 in a row right now, all right, till 45. I mean, you got to have to say at least a couple more.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. 2 more shots at least if he plays for 4 more seasons.
So 2 more wins, we're saying. I go 2 more winning Super Bowls.
Sure. Let's at least start with 2 more appearances.
Yeah.
Negotiate the wins, losses later.
We'll keep negotiating then. Aaron Donald, this is going to be a force to reckon with if he's going to get this one. Well, the Patriots.
To NFL Live, presented by Golden Corral.
Welcome back to Super Bowl week on NFL Live. Our Sal Powell caught up with a major part of that Patriot defense. It's linebacker Kyle Van Noy earlier today. Here's what he had to say.
Tell me about Tom Brady on the practice field last week leading up to coming to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. What was he like?
Man, he sucks practicing against because he's good. It's fun. He gets you better. You know, he talks a lot of trash. You got to talk back with him, you know. And, you know, you try to get under that skin. It's hard to do, but it's fun. He gets everyone around him better. It's fun to compete against him. He's a really good player.
Now take us behind the scenes defensively. Brian Flores, Bill Belichick last week. What did they say to you guys about what you got to do to beat the Rams in Super Bowl 53?
Man, I can't tell you our secret.
Well, just give me a kind of like a talking point or two.
Okay. You know, honestly, it's going to take all 11 of us on defense to really slow them down. You know, they have really, really good running backs, good O-line, good skill positions, and their quarterback's playing really well. So I think collectively, if we come together and band together, that we can get the job done.
In the room next door, Bill Belichick started the press conference by saying you guys had a good week of preparation last week, but now it's time to fine-tune the defense here in Atlanta. What does that mean for you?
That means just focusing on the little things, the little details of the game plan, and fine-tuning your body, those type of things, and doing extra things, walk through together, and just enjoy the moment. This is beautiful, man. We're at the Super Bowl.
But I'm sure he's like, he's the mad scientist, so you got to be ready for him to come into the room and say, hey, we're going to add this little wrinkle.
And we'll be ready.
All right, baby.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
They're lucky the Patriots are never in the Pro Bowl because there's nobody better at dodgeball than those dudes right there. I mean, it is just, there's nothing. You can't get them with anything.
Sal couldn't get them, man. They're well trained.
You can't get them with anything. All right, it's back to take your pick.
Oh, yeah.
Very simple. We go through. Would you like the Rams D? Would you like the Patriots D? Special teams coaching. We'll go all the way down. Start us off, Woody.
Well, I think I'm going first. I get to go first. Yeah. Field accused us of cheating the last time. All right, so we're going. All right. On defense, I think it's supposed to work here. All right, there we go. All right, I touched it wrong. I'm going with the Rams, and the reason is Aaron Donald. Okay, I think it starts with him. He's not had a sack in the playoffs, but he did have 20-plus in the regular season, and I think that'll open up things. I'll guarantee you, Dante Scarnecchia in the offensive line for New England is going to know where he is, but they're going to put attention to him. All right, but then it'll open up things for like Dante Fowler as well as Sue as well.
I'm going to go with the Patriots, and I know people, you look at the individual stars, but I always say with the Patriots, the sum is better than the parts, and I tend to focus on the secondary of the Patriots. That to me is their strength of their defense, and Stephon Gilmore and Patrick Chung and Devin McCourty. They got a plethora of guys on the back end that they can deploy to try to take away certain things that the Rams would like to do. So I'm going to go with the Patriots defense.
Real quick, are you talking more maybe about defensive coaching of Bill Belichick here, or about the players' defense when you say some in terms of the whole?
I'm talking about the whole. The whole.
Yes.
I'm talking about the whole. We'll get there.
We'll take it.
Trying to think, do I want to lean on an Aaron Donald ridiculousness stat, which is that he had 50% of the Rams sacks this year, just one of 3 players of the last decade to account for 50% of his team's sacks? Or should I just direct you to his Instagram story that he posted, I don't know, some 12 hours ago? Try to convince me he's a human. The Hulk is jealous of Aaron Donald. That dude is just not, he is a freak. That dude's a beast.
I'm with you. The whole fake knife training, and all, he's done a million things. All right, special teams, where are we going here?
All right, I've got to go based on that kick to win it last week in New Orleans, 57-yarder. I've got to go with Greg Zuerlein. I know he was in a boot, but he had the hurt foot before he kicked the first 57-yarder, so I'm not worried about him. Hecker, the punter with the fake punch. John Fossil, their special teams coordinator, does a tremendous job.
Yeah, Coach and I are going to agree right here. I'm going to go with the Rams as well. I think Johnny Hecker, you always got to watch him with the fake.
Yep.
That's a legitimate threat when it comes to special teams. And obviously talk about Greg Zuerlein, the Legatron is what they call him.
Yeah.
This dude, I mean, think about it. Last week, a 57-yard field goal. You missed that. You put the Saints in prime position. So that shows you the faith that they have in Greg Zuerlein to be able to kick those long kicks.
2 teams that really invest in their special teams units, kicker, long snapper, punter, but also great core coverage players. Corey Littleton for the Rams, now a key for them on defense, has been a Pro Bowl special teamer. Matthew Slater has probably been the best special teams player over the past 10 years in the NFL.
I like it.
I've had him in some Pro Bowls. He's great teammate.
There's no way they're throwing another fake punt in this game, is there? You think they changed it up a little bit?
There's all kind of fakes. They don't always have to be throws. So I'm just saying that I know Bill Belichick's going to have them cued in on fakes for sure.
There's going to be one or two wrinkles, no matter where that comes. All right, let's get to the coaches. The old genius, the young mastermind. Who do we like? And the assistants.
All right, this is to a lot of owners out there too. I'm going with Bill Belichick and the continuity of the New England Patriots. Now, think about that as far as how long they've been together, how many times they've been in this moment, as far as game planning, all the things necessary, culture that are important in coaching. I think no disrespect to the Rams, 2 years in, all right, 18, 19, whatever it is, all right, that's hard to beat. So I got Bill Belichick.
What do you say, Woody?
Who do you think I have? I mean, this is pretty. I mean, you talk about the greatest coach in NFL history, and Bill Belichick going to his 9th Super Bowl, in New England as the head coach of the New England Patriots, and and Coach touched upon it, is the continuity. Think about it. You have Bill and Tom in the same system, in the same culture for 18 years. I mean, that's unparalleled. That's unheard of in today's sports. Sports arena.
All right, I got to come back at you then. So what about McVay or McDaniels? I mean, take this thing one layer beneath. Who would you go with there?
Well, I think right now Sean McVay is the flavor of the month right
now.
No doubt. And deservedly so.
And deservedly.
And deservedly so. It's not taking. And he's been just tremendous. And everyone wants to try to find the next Sean McVay. There's only one Sean McVay out there, so credit to him.
Agree?
Yeah, I agree. Okay. I mean, really good. Josh McDaniels pretty strong, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, great coaching in this game. Here's my bone. I've seen all this highlights of Sean McVay during his game tape at University of Miami of Ohio, I should say. Why hasn't anybody dug up Bill Belichick at the prestigious Wesleyan University, my alma mater, the game tape from those up until the class of 1975? A center by trade. He got out in space, technically sound. Go Birds. Every day of the week.
You just wanted to
throw that whole Wesleyan. I'm just saying, that's right. Us Wesleyan Birds gotta, wear some pride.
Next thing you're going to throw some lacrosse in
ESPN Deportes, too, is going to broadcast Super Bowl 53 between the Patriots and the Rams. We'll have the call down from the field for you. It'll be in Spanish, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. You can get that call from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, and you can always watch it on the ESPN app from anywhere that you are. Coming up on NFL Live, it is Tuesday Best Hat Tuesday. Who are we all in on Super Bowl week? We'll tell you right after this.